Hello and welcome back to episode 74 of Unknown to World Known. We're back with Roma once again, and today we're going to be playing against Torino and Spezia. I don't say this very often at the start of the video. If you do enjoy the series, do subscribe and hit the like button. Any support is really appreciated. So what we're going to do is run through recent results and then get into the games. So, since you were last with us, we beat Fiorentina 4-0 in an absolute thrashing. Then we had two really frustrating results. We lost 2-1 to Vicenza in a game we absolutely dominated, and a 0-0 draw with Sampdoria in a game we absolutely dominated. We've then beat Monza 2-1, which should have been far more, and then a very good win against Inter Milan 1-0. And all of that leaves us sat in fifth place at the moment with a game in hand, which could see us climb up as high as third and 3 points behind Juventus if they drop points in their game. And weirdly, I think if we can get rid of like those shock results that we've had, we might be able to even get a bit of a title challenge in this year. Let's see if we can pull that off against. I've already forgotten the team we're playing first. Torino. We're back with the lineup. Okay, so we're back with the lineup now for the game against Torino. We're going with a lineup of Varinha, Giglione, Fran, Ibanez, and Retsos at the back. Cersei and Pospech are the holding midfielders, with Mena on the right, Rodrigo through the middle, Gensa on the left, and Wilson up front. Victoriano has got a bit of a knock going into this game, so hopefully we won't need to use him today because he's been a bit of a fitness problem. We played him through it in the Inter Milan game because of how big that game was. And hopefully today we can get by without him, is what I would hope for. Torino are down in 16th, so it's a good chance for us to make an impression, although 20 minutes in and we're yet to have a shot at all, which is concerning. We now have a long throw, which is going to be launched in towards the near post. It's headed away. Pospech picks it up. Rodrigo on the right now. Plays it back to Cersei, who plays it out to the left wing. Retsos and Pospech exchanging the ball a few times there before a ball in gets intercepted by Diaz, and we're back to Ibanez now to build from the back. And Meno's got a bit of space down the right. He gets a shot away and forces a good save out of the goalkeeper Grief. Hopefully that is a sign of things to come now. Mena with the free kick. Fran is beaten at the near post. Monchu with a chance to break for Torino now. And we have got to be careful here. Looks like we've got men back. We should be able to deal with this, you would hope. That was a very odd time for the highlight to end. We're going to encourage the team. We're going to go positive as well, I think, to try and force the issue a little bit more. Simpson with a run down the left-hand side for the Torino. Plays it back all the way to Kuaku. And they're playing a very patient game. It's back to Prato on the right-hand side. And it's a horrendous goal to concede. Fran being the one that's ended up putting that in the back of the net. It's just miscommunication completely, because Varinha should just be claiming this. It's such an easy cross for him to deal with. And somehow he hasn't dealt with it. And that is not good enough from Fran or the goalkeeper. They've now got the throw in right back in their corner. And somehow they've managed to get out of that situation. We shouldn't be letting them out at all. Giglione does nick the ball off them and plays it back to Fran. We've got a chance now to try and create something. Mena bringing it inside. Skips past one man and absolutely blasts it into the top corner to make it 2-1. Absolutely fantastic goal that was. He picks the ball up all the way over here and he just runs with it inside, skips past the tackle, and it sees a gap to strike it into the top corner. However, doesn't change the fact that that first half performance has not been very good, and we do need to pick it up in the second half. Is there anything we can really change here? Not at the moment, I wouldn't say. Fran with the free kick deep in our half. Giglione plays it to Maina, who's going to go on another little bit of a run. Plays it out to Arif, who gets dispossessed by Prato, but does manage to get back past him. Cuts inside, and it's a decent shot from Arif. Probably should have squared it for Wilson instead of the shot there. Let's try pushing up a little bit more, I think. And we'll try working it into the box a bit as well to see if we can get some better chances than what we've had so far. Giglione and Cersei exchanging the ball there. And now Fran and Rodrigo. We're playing a very patient game, trying to look for the openings, and Wilson has tried to play it to Prospect. I have to question, we had Giglione down the right hand side who was in a lot of space, and Maynard went inside. Maynard does manage to dispossess it this time, and Rodrigo now looking for Wilson over the top. Fantastic find, fantastic finish to make it 2-1. The camera seems a little bit high there. That's more like it. And Maynard was given the ball. Rodrigo with a fantastic ball over the top. Wilson well-timed run. And a fantastic finish into that bottom left-hand corner. And we find ourselves 2-1 up now with half an hour to go. Maynard intercepts another pass and Rodrigo now breaking again. Wilson brings it down. He's coming inside, goes for goal, and it's a good save from the keeper again. We're going to bring Gasparini on the left-hand side. In fact, we're going to bring Fran off because he's having a bit of a bad game today. So we'll send Retsos into the middle to allow Gasparini that bit of space on the left-hand side. And I'm looking at Prospect not having a good game either, so I think we're going to bring Hannibal on for him. And that gives us one more sub to see out this game. We're going to drop down to balanced and tell them to focus, I think. And with 10 minutes to go, we're going to make our final change, which will be... We'll send Fernando on through the middle just to try and avoid that Rodrigo yellow card. Him and Main are both on bookings, which don't like to see. Arif heads away at the near post very nicely. Ball back in was dangerous, and Gabbia just must not have got a good connection on that. He got something on it, but just a poor connection. We've now got 5 minutes, including injury time, to go, and this would be a sickening time for us to concede a goal. Maynard with a good tackle there, another good tackle, but Diaz rides this challenge. Ball into Bruno, and it's a good save from Varinha. And now hopefully we can just take our time with the ball. Varinha's got... That's a horrendous decision. Bruno's back in, and we've conceded, and that's entirely on Varinha. That's such a poor goal to concede. So late on as well that we've not really got time to react to it, and Varinha has cost us points there. We're going to say we're not happy, but then individually, I'm going to throw my water bottle at him. It motivated him. He got a water bottle chucked at his head, and he felt motivated. That's the type of player you want to see. However, horrendous result there to concede that late goal. I mean, 2 horrendous goals, really. So a very frustrating game. we'll be back with the game against Spezia next, where hopefully we can actually pick up 3 points. So we've got a few changes for the second game against Spezia now. Maitland-Niles coming in at right back, Varnier coming in for Fran, who's going to have a game off, Angelino coming on for Retsos, and then we've also, that's all the changes actually, so just the three. 3 changes just in defence, just to try and shore them up. Fran, I just want to take him out the firing line. We're playing Spezia, who are in 18th in the league. I would hope we can get a win here without full strength. As Wilson breaks here, he's got men with him, and we've got a great chance very early on. Ball finds Maynard at the far post. Rodrigo, it was laid off brilliantly for him, and the block came in. I don't like that Angelino has come all the way over here just to kick him. He's ran all the way across the pitch just to kick him. Not sure how I feel about that. But now we've got a bit of work to do in this game to make sure. I've just seen that Juventus are winning as well, which means even more reason to get this game right. As we try to pressure them into a mistake here, Maynard does so. And now surely with Wilson with him, no, he's had a shot. Why is he not passing that? Oh, Maynard. We need to be getting a goal in this game early on. If we can get an early goal, I think we put them to bed. If we can't get an early goal and it's coming to half time, so we haven't got an early goal, and the longer this type of game goes on, the more you struggle to actually get that breakthrough moment. So we're going to demand more at the start of the second half, and hopefully we can create a chance here. We're going to start to go a bit more direct and higher tempo, just to try and force that breakthrough. It's still not coming. We haven't had a shot in this half yet. There we go. Started to have shots, but they're not highlights. So we're going to look at making a change. We're going to send Victoriano on. I want to try and avoid that. And we're going to bring Cersei off just to avoid that second yellow card potential there. Vereenha going to start as from the back, passing it to Varnier, who finds Maynard, who finds Prospect, ball through for Victoriano, takes it past his man and doesn't put it in the back of the net. Which you've seen Victoriano. You kind of expect that to be put in the back of the net. Angelino with the cross. Victoriano heads over the bar. Let's demand more again. We need a goal here. We're getting. We've got 10 minutes to go. Well, just over 10 minutes to go. We're going to have to do something. It's going to have to be an attacking change. I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring Prospect off for Miani, who's going to sit in there as a complete forward alongside Wilson. Hannibal can sit in this role as a deep line playmaker. And we're going to have to go all out attack here to try and get this goal. This is horrendous from us at the moment. The fact that we haven't managed to get a goal. And it looks like it's going to be drop points as it stands, which is a horrendous result for us if that does happen, as Angelino finds Victoriano. Wilson runs through and blasts it into the back of the net. And on that note, we are going to make some changes very quickly. Hannibal is going to drop there. Mian is going to drop into midfield. Rodrigo is going to have to play as a Mazzala for the last few minutes, just so that we're dropping back into shape. It's not pretty, but Angelino finds Victoriano. He finds Wilson. And Wilson, if anything, proving why we've bought him over Miani. Because he has been in some fantastic goal-scoring form this season. And continues it today against Spezia. as Maitland-Niles with a tackle there finds Maynard. It's a poor ball forward, but Rodrigo manages to nick it. He's going to run at the defence. He's got Victoriano and Wilson with him, as well as Maynard. Miani had the shot. It fell to Maynard, who buries it and kills the game off 2-0. It took us until the final minutes of the game to do so. But importantly, we have finished them off and we are going to run out winners in the end. And it is a 2-0 win. It was hard fought, but in the end, we've managed to get the win. And that's all that matters, which sees us climb up into 4th place. Inter Milan got a game in hand, so there's a chance for them to overtake us. But we're only 5 points off the top of the league. And my thinking is, going into the rest of the season, if we have a look at the current top 4, well, Juventus, Milan, Atalanta, and Inter, they're all in Europe. I would imagine Inter Milan are still in Europe. They are. You would imagine Atalanta might have dropped in. No, they're still in the Champions League as well. Milan, you would imagine, are definitely in there. They are. Juventus, without doubt. So my thinking is, I imagine Lazio are probably in Europe as well, who are a team who you would expect to be right behind it. In fact, no, they're down in 11th. They're having a really poor season. But I would think with us not having European football this year, it's a chance for us to go at the Champions League run, go at the league even. I think we can push Juventus all the way if we can keep a fit team. The fact that we've not got the other competitions to worry about. We've got the Coppa Italia. Hopefully we can have a run in that as well. I think what we'll do now, we will come back for the game against Genoa and Lazio, along with a transfer roundup at the end of January, and see any signings we've made and how we're doing in the league. There probably won't be much in the way of transfer movement because we've only got £1 million, which is why I'm not too worried about coming back partway through January. It should be fine. We'll be back in the next episode for Genoa and Lazio. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like. Comment down below how you think we're going to get on. Can we put in a title challenge? And subscribe if you are enjoying the series. Thank you very much for watching.